Hi everyone, it's Gremlin and welcome to my review of The Evil Dead. Buckle in, it's gonna be a gory ride.
Hey Scotty, what's this place like anyway?
Well, the guy that's renting it says it's an old place. A little run down, but it's right up in the mountains.
It is entitled Nachuran de Manto, roughly translated, Book of the Dead. The book is bound in human flesh and inked in human blood. It deals with demons, demon resurrection, and those forces which roam the forest and dark bowers of man's domain.
Cheryl, what's the matter with you? Did something in the woods do this to you?
No, it was the woods themselves. They're alive, actually, in the trees.
Spades. Two spades. Jack of diamonds. Jack of clubs.
I have seen the dark shadows moving in the woods, and I have no doubt that whatever I have resurrected through this book is sure to come calling for me.
Hello everyone, and welcome to my review of The Evil Dead. The Evil Dead is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's gory, it's suspenseful, it's got great action. There's just so much to talk about, but I'm going to try to keep this short. The movie was made with a budget of $35,000 and was one of the movies that launched Sam Raimi to stardom. It was an independent project, and it showed a lot of indie movies that they could be just like that. It stars the amazing Bruce Campbell, one of the most known horror icons of all time, and probably the best horror survivor, right up there with Tommy Jarvis. The Evil Dead had a lot of problems, though, during production. Mainly budgetary restrictions. Everything that they had was made organic. No CGI, barely any at all. Like, one of my favorite scenes in it, I'm not going to spoil it, but it involves a pencil, and it is awesome. One of the best kills in the whole series. So, they ran out a lot of budget for it. So, a lot of the scenes were of Raimi and his other friends and his family members helping out, playing parts of the characters, and some very nice strategic camera angles. The plot of the movie is a group of 5 young adult teens go to this cabin in the woods, and they find a basement. In that basement, they find something called the Necronomicon, the Book of the Dead, made with human flesh. They unleash an evil force that comes after all of them, and they have to try to survive. Is the movie good? Hell yeah, it's good. It's one of the best horror movies ever. And the remake comes really close to perfecting it, which nobody ever thought that could ever happen. The first one is just a beautiful movie. I've already said, but it's suspenseful, it's a thriller, gory, so much blood. It's awesome. The Deadites, let's talk about the Deadites. The Deadites are pretty cool as villains. The makeup work was pretty spooky. You know, it's not like the new ones, of course, but for the time, it was pretty scary. And what I really like about these movies is this is the start of Ash slowly going insane. You'll see throughout all the movies, the more Ash's mind becomes broken and fragile. He's not really a hero. He was never a hero. And that's what I always liked about Ash. He's a guy who's just going to survive, kick ass, and give great lines. And that's all you need out of him. What else to talk about this movie? It's so good. It's suspenseful. From the looming camera angles. Some of the stunts that they did to get some of these scenes were just insane. Like, when they were smashing the windows in, they put 2 logs there to actually break the window. They were firing live ammo. It's no wonder half of the crew isn't dead. It's just crazy. So, my rating for this movie, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10.